Hi, Mr. C here in the wood shop, and I'd like to talk to you today about our face frame. The next step in finishing up our face frames, that way we can go ahead and adhere that to the cabinet face, is we have the face frame here, and I have it kind of laid out, but as you can see, I don't have this attached to anything. But what we have to do before we go ahead and create our joints to hold this together is we have to lay out our marks on the pieces. That way we can go ahead and put this together accurately. Okay, so what I'd like to do today is talk a little bit about how we should properly do this. Now, the nice thing about this is all these pieces are the same width, which is 2 inches. So what I can do is if I hold on this end, these 2 pieces here, perfectly flush along this edge, I take my miter gauge, my combination square, and I place this right at 1 inch. And I set this right against here, and then I go ahead and strike a pencil line. So basically what I'm doing here is I'm pushing this up nice and firmly, and I strike a pencil line across both. I set this flush here, and flush here, and I strike a pencil line here, so that way it's easy to see. Now I go ahead and I do this down at the other end. So you'll see, essentially, make a couple lines, strike it across here just a few times, so that way you know that you can see that pencil line. And I'm also using the body of the combination square to hold this joint perfectly flush. Now we have the 4 outside corners all set. Now on this piece here, which is our mullion in the center, we go ahead, mark here, and if I flip this over, strike a pencil line, I know that that pencil line, if it went from left side to the right side, I have the exact center. Now, what I need to do is I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to measure this piece right here. Now this piece is exactly 32 inches in length. Half of 32 is 16, so I'm going to go ahead and mark the 16. And as you can see, I have already done that on this piece right here. So now I have set up all my different pieces to go ahead and use the Festool Dynamo to create my joints to put it together. Okay? So in the next video, you're going to see how I lay these out and put this together. Okay? All right. Remember, I'm Mr. C. I'm a woodworker, not a videographer, and you're going to see the next portion of this video very, very shortly.